Now, if you don't mind, please click the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell so that you know when we're going live, and also share this because we're going to be doing a lot of seed dropping right now. So while you guys are coming in, guess I'll finish getting myself together. All right. I caught myself to have this done in time, but that didn't happen. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing right now is just, let me move this out there because I do have a mail call. So right now, I've been mixing up my soil. What I did is I used some Kellogg's. By the way, Mecca, I think that those are cute. You did a great job. I'm mixing up my soil. It's the Kellogg's raised bed along with some of, oh, let me push this up a little bit, along with the um, the um, the other Kellogg's, the 3-quart one. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's just soil. And then the blood meal, bone meal. I got and I showed you guys, if you saw my short, I have a lot of the eggshells from my garden, I mean from my chicks. And then I have tea and from Starbucks. And I have some peat moss and some perlite and some cow manure, along with some of the chicken manure. So, needless to say, this is very rich. So I shouldn't have any problems. I shouldn't have any problems at all with germination. Get these sticks out. I hate this, the big sticks that haven't decomposed yet. So that's basically what I'm doing. The other day, is it Monday? Yeah, Monday I dropped a lot of seeds. I did 6 of these cells, but I'm not finished. And even after I finished filling up all of these seeds or these cells, I still have more to go, but I'm just doing 8 for tonight, I think. You know, me, it can vary. Okay, let me see. So, one of the things I'm excited about that I'll get into in a little bit is I have a mail call from my sissy Precious. Now, I learned that you can, there we go. Hey, Erica. Hey, Rambro. And I said Rambo to combine it together. Rambo, my brother. Hey, Rambro. Um, I just wanted to say hello, sis. Stay blessed. Oh yeah, it's morning for you. Okay, and Rambo, if you're still here, I want you to send me, go to my Gmail, Callie Homesteading with PB at gmail.com, and send me your address so that I can send you the parsley. Okay? All right. Hey, Erica Taylor. How are you? Okay, I am getting this together. I was on Stacy's live, on Hands in the Dirt live, and I wanted to do this earlier, but I was enjoying myself and I was getting this together as well. They are crazy. If you guys who are watching this later don't know, go to Hands in the Dirt and Micro Farmer. Those are 2 of my other bros. They are a hoot. You will learn so much from them. I kid you not. You will learn so much from them. Whether it's if you're on Hands in the Dirt, you're going to learn how to grow all kinds of stuff. He is in Georgia. So he's going to show you from Georgia's perspective how to handle things. And he is a fisher and he is a hunter. So he's got a lot to bring to the table. And then if you're watching Micro Farmer, he is in Connecticut and he doesn't just do gardening, he has chickens, but he also is into investments and real estate and everything like that. So he throws good gems out there for you because he wants everybody to win. So, yeah, shout out to my bros. And then if you are watching Rambo's channel, who just left, he is in the UK and he is doing the doggone thing. So just check them out. I'm going to be giving a lot of shouts out to different channels today as we go along, if I can remember. Okay, so you know what? It just occurred to me that while I'm doing this, I have the pellets, these. I have these, and I could be letting them soak to swell up while I'm doing this, just so that that could already be done. In the mindset of working smarter, not harder. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to wait for Precious to come on into my live so that she can be here when I unveil what I got. Y'all, I'm so excited. Like, she has my back. She really thought about me. Deshaun Lockett, too. Deshaun Lockett, too. Deshaun, I don't know if you guys saw, I don't remember which video it was, but I met her up. We met up in LA because we're both from LA. And we met up at my favorite nursery, Toro's, and she gifted me. She gifted me some vodka for my my Madagascar vanilla, and then she gave me some 511, and I'm just like, what? And she gave me, the whole purpose of our meetup was she had an extra Baker's Creek catalog. So she had that for me. And she just gave me extra good to do it myself. I'm like, whoa. I was so excited. So yeah, just trying to finish getting all this stuff together. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you go to Starbucks and ask them, for those of you who don't know, those of you who do know, rock on. But for those of you who don't know, if you go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts does it, and Six Bean, you call them and you ask them for soil, and they will save it for you. And then they'll tell you like what time to come and pick it up. And they'll hold it for you for free. So coffee has a lot of nitrogen in it. Now, I'm not going to promise that these coffee grinds are organic, but the way I look at it, if we go to Starbucks and we purchase the coffee, are we really concerned about if it's organic? Because we're not saying, give me an organic caramel macchiato. We're just saying, give me a caramel macchiato. So I'm not about to be picky about that. You know? That's just me, though. That's just me. Everybody do what you feel is best for yours, you know? I'm a firm believer on what you do for you is you, and what I do for me is me, and we can meet in the middle, maybe. I don't know. But if they don't, give it to somebody, they just throw it away. And because coffee is so rich in nitrogen, it is really, and it has other great properties. And then I'm incorporating the tea. So those are even more great properties, nutrients and everything. I'm not going to sit here and become scientific and lie and act like I know what's all in the tea because I don't. But again, we buy it. I do buy tea from Starbucks every now and then. My girls and I have an understanding. My daughters, we are allowed Starbucks once a month. I will take them to Starbucks once a month because that is an expensive addiction. I know people that have to have Starbucks every day. And so, y'all know I'm a life insurance agent. So I work with finances and helping people budget and everything. So the way I look at it is if you go and spend, let's round it off to $5. Now, most drinks cost more than $5. Well, let's say $5. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. You spend $5 every day, Monday through Friday. That's $25. That's $100 a month that you're paying Starbucks to give you caffeine. When it would cost you maybe $12, let's be generous and say 20 when you incorporate. I'm going to sit down for a moment because my back is starting to tighten. But if you were to incorporate the cost for the coffee, the cost for the electricity to make your coffee, the cost for the cream and the sugar, even the whipped cream. If you wanted soy milk or if you wanted almond milk, if you wanted the caramel swirls to go over it, all of that will probably come up to about $20. So that means that you've saved 80. That 80 you could be putting up in your account. That 80 you could have in your mutual funds making you some money. Or you could have that money put up to go out and purchase what you need for your garden. It could be put up to help you if you live in an apartment and you want to move into a home. Think about it like this. If over the course of a year, if you spent $25 a week on Starbucks, that's $1,200. That's $1,200 in a year just on Starbucks. Now, we all know that most drinks are like $5.49 if you get like a grande. But then a lot of people like the venti. I think that's the big one. So that's like $6, $7. So in the grand scheme of things, I don't know why it's glitching like that. I don't know. Am I buffering you guys? Is it choppy? I might need to take off my home's hotspot. How is it looking? Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, Precious is here. Hey, okay, good. Precious, I hope you're still here. I'll hurry up and do this. Hey, Andel. Hey, Cassandra. Precious, are you still here? Let me know. Because I've been waiting on you and I didn't realize you were here. Is it glitchy? And Dale is in the building. Cassandra is in the building. Precious, you were in the building. Are you here? A little bit fuzzy. Okay, let me see if I take this off. Oh no. How's that? Is it still fuzzy? Are we talking? And I just can't tell. Where'd it go? Okay, a little fuzzy. I don't know. Okay, well, hopefully Precious is still here. Can y'all hear me? Now I'm nervous. Can y'all hear me? Is it frozen? I can hear it too. I'm nervous. Is it still on? Come on, y'all, let me know. And Dale, how is it? Oh, okay. Oh, it scrolled and I didn't even see it. Okay, we can hear you. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if Precious is still here. She said she was just stopping in. She's probably on her way home. But I got this from Precious. That is my sissy, and she and I have been talking. We talk on the phone a lot, and I was telling her that I wanted to get some rice, and she went on the MIG. I mean, on what is his name? Yeah, M.I. Gardner. I'm so into this grow off. She went on to M.I. Gardner's page on his gardening company, to his gardening company, and she ordered me this. It says, "Hey sis, here are these rice seeds. I'm so excited to get these seeds started. Love, Precious." So I love my sis. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm trying to form this Cali meetup with hopefully Juicing with Jay, with Precious, with Deshaun Lockett, with G Mama Grow. I mean, not G Mama Grows, Healthy G Mom, with Nicole, because Nicole is in California. And then there's some others, like, what is it, Mojave Homestead, I think. There's other people that are here that I would love for us all to just get together and hook up. Y'all hear that? I love that sound, because that sound tells me that I'm going to get to feed my family. If I start to buffer, please let me know. Let me see. Are we saying anything? Hi, Angelique. How are you? Angelique Dupree. Okay, so let me bring it down a little bit since I'm sitting down right now. Okay, past that. All right, so she said that the directions were on it and everything. So you see how she wrapped it all up? She was like, "This is precious cargo. I got to make sure that it's going to be safe." She gave me, and I love these things because they are such stress releasers. I'm going to put that aside and wait till somebody get on my nerves, and I'm going to start popping them so that I don't pop them. I'll just pop these bubbles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why I'll be doing my morning 1 minute encouragements, because like I say all the time, I do those encouragements. It's not just for you, it's for me. It's to help me remind myself of who I am and how I need to be. But anyway, this is the long grain rice, and it's 250 seeds. Where's my camera? Over here. See that? From MIG Gardner. So, and these are heirloom seeds. So if these work fine, I will get to let them go to seed and keep some. Now, the thing that I was concerned about was, would they grow fine in my neighborhood, in my area, my part of the world? Because I am in 8B now. Now, I used to be in 10B when I was in LA, but now I'm in 8B. And so this is all new for me, because we've only been here since we got the place in August, but we actually moved into our home in September. So this is all new. I've never done spring here. So I'm planting all of these things, and I'm praying to God that they will grow. I'm going to put them in a position to where the wind won't blow them away. because I'm sick and tired of that. That's happened to me like what, 3, 4 times. I'm over it. Over it. So it says that this is container friendly. Container friendly rice. I never thought about that. I'm putting some of these in the soil. Let me see. What does it say? It says rice is most consumed staple. Rice is the most consumed staple in the world, and now you can grow your very own. This large grain rice is easy to grow and does not need. It doesn't need a rice paddy to grow. The plant will grow as long as they are kept damp and well watered. Once plants reach the 4 leaf stage, continuously flood 2 to 3 inches until mature. Maintain constant moisture for unstudied growth. So what I'm going to do to try to incorporate a good succession is a good growth, not even a succession, but a good growth is I'm going to take some of the straw from the chickens out in the coop and I'm gonna cover it up, to try to keep the moisture in. So I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let me see. I don't know how to set it up so that I can see. See, a lot of me said I agree. I do the Tuesday. Oh, right. I know. I watch your Tuesdays. Um, oh, Bougie, you left Homer. Hey, Matt Akers. Hello, hi. Yes. So I did. I did 6, 7 sales. I mean, 72 sales on Monday. And I have, oh, y'all see, can y'all see my little bucket right there? Y'all see her? She got a couple of things struggling. We're going to figure it out. It's going to be okay. I got some onions that I had planted. Those are like the only things when I had planted stuff back in the beginning, I think it was the beginning of February. Those were the only things that did not mess up. Everything else I lost, but I still have my onions. So we're going to go in the back. My son said at 6 o'clock he wants, to go out there. We're going to go out there and we're going to plant the onions because I started them out in the sales. So once I take all these onions out, and everything didn't germinate, but that's okay. Enough of them did. So I'm going to take them and put them into one of the raised beds in the back. And then I'll have that cell tray, a whole nother 72. So I'm happy about that. But tell me, you guys, what are y'all planting right now? Who's planting and what are you planting? Rambo. All right, great. I'm happy. Thank you, bro. I got you. I got you. So, everybody, tell me what y'all are planting, and I'm gonna start getting this stuff together. I think I'm gonna pull it back up. Okay, so who's planting what, and how much of it are you planting? You know, this year I am overplanting, and I'm overplanting for one because, like I said, when I lived in LA, it was like, oh well, things didn't germinate properly, or they went to seed early because it was so hot. It didn't matter. I could just start over again. But I don't know about 8B, so I'm trying to be precautious and plant more so that any event things don't go good, I'm okay. I still have some that I can, work with. And then also, because of the state that, we're in right now, the situation that our country is in, our world is in, I want to make sure that we're okay. And I'm also planting for those that refuse to plant. I'm planting for those that refuse to be responsible for themselves and their families. Because I know, because my family and friends and loved ones know that Pooh Bear is over here doing her thing. I told y'all I have people that feel like, oh, well, you're doing all that canning and you got that land. They act like my land is a lot. And I'm like, 1.6 is not a lot. It's a lot to you because we're coming from being these little confined 2,000 square foot lots. Like your house is 12,000 square feet and eight, you got 1,200 square feet over here and you got 800 square feet over there, and that's all you got. So, yeah, it looks like we have a whole lot, but when we're trying to build for our family and we want to build earthback rooms for our kids so that they can have their own little area and everything, I'm planning for my family. I wasn't planning for extra people, but it's always been my attitude. If you could find a spot on the floor, you got somewhere to sleep, you know. But so I'm trying to plan for those that aren't planning. I really want to know how to make these things show. Okay, so hey, broke, what's up, bro? How are you? Hey, um, bro, look at what Precious got me. You see that? I got rice. I got rice, and I'm about to put some of it. I'm scared to put it all, but I'm gonna put probably about half of it in and see what it does. This is a container crop. Okay, so let me see. And Dell says, "Oh, what did you say? You said I'm also." Oh, okay. See, now I know how to do it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So remember Mad Acre Farms when you were on whose were you on? Black's Tropical, or I don't know if you were with Eric and Monica. You were on somebody's live, and I was telling you that I needed to talk to you. It's because that's what we're working on. So let me tell you right now. Back in October, the USDA came and surveyed my back, my crops and everything because they wanted to help me get high tunnels. And she told me that it looked like I would qualify for a 2,000 square foot high tunnel. And I was excited about it. And they do have the program where they will help you pay for it. So they pay for most of it. And you have to pay like 8% or something like that. And so I was excited. I'm like, bet. Like, yo, they're going to help me. And you just have to stick within the guidelines of they don't want you growing anything in a raised bed other than 12 inches high here in California. And I was excited. But then they told me, well, what happens is you purchase it and then we will reimburse you most of it. Okay, so I'm looking around trying to find out, I'm like looking at places that they work with that are familiar with them. They know how the program works and everything. And they're talking like $13,000, $15,000. One person quoted me $20,000. And I was just like, you know, no. So what I decided I was going to do was I'm just going to make some low tunnels. And that's what we did. We started making our little hoop tunnels. Like, it doesn't get that cold. The lowest it got was 29. So some of my crop did suffer because I wasn't prepared. Like we were in the process of getting we had the hoops up, but we didn't have all of the cloth. And then it was like this big thing with people telling me don't use plastic. Then people were like, no, use plastic. And so I was like, I'll just buy one plastic and see what happens. And then we got snow and I lost everything. But it's okay because a lot of stuff we already had, I had harvested. And so, I had canned a lot of stuff. I got greens and carrots and all kinds of stuff already canned. So, and I have stuff in my freezers. So we haven't missed the bill. But yes, that is the thing. So now I'm dealing with agriculture and the guy's coming out next month. I pushed it back to next month. He's coming out to check our land out and everything. And so the license that I'm going for right now is to be able to sell my produce and to sell my eggs, but also to start selling starts. So he's helping me to get everything together so that I can go to the farmers markets and sell my stuff there. He has some uh, acquaintances that have like restaurants and stuff that could use like good fresh produce and eggs and everything. So, but there's like farmers markets out here. There's a lot of farmers markets in LA. So, um, I'm looking into possibly purchasing a truck. They have a lot of like trucks that are for sale, and then the gas situation happens. Now I'm scared. I'm like, I don't know if I would even break even with the price of gas the way it is trying to go from here to LA. I'll go local. That's fine, but I don't have to get rich off of this. Not yet, at least. But then this also allows me my skincare products. Now my business is already licensed. It's already that's done. My skincare line. That's been done since 2019. But it's a lot of gnats because I got all this soil over here. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I want to do that as well because I want to be able to just ship boxes off to people and offer them like my produce and everything. I don't have meat other than the meat birds that I'm going to be getting. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all about those meat birds. I have a dilemma with my meat bird situation, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about that in a second. Let me look into what was said. CSA, yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. So, Angelique, see y'all gonna see me just slapping myself because of these stinking gnats. I put down four different watermelon. Oh, I have that watermelon and cantaloupe tomatoes, both hot and sweet. What's hot? Angelique, what's hot? Hey, Pooh Bear broke. We also, oh no, we just started peppers, tomatoes, and okra. I did okra. I did some tomatoes. Oh, passion fruit. Now, did you get the passion fruit from a seed or is it already a tree? Tell me that. And then Auntie Anne said, I am also planting for others. Okay. But I'll be taking them plants and letting them yeah, grow them. I got you on that. Yes, rice. See that? Yes, rice. Container rice. Where does it say that? container rice. Can y'all see that? Is it blurry? I hope it's not too blurry, but yes, container rice. So, okay. Yes, I'm going to get some cattle panel and build my own. I am. Okay, Cassandra said, I'm planting fruit trees, fruit bushes, peppers, okra, tomatoes, eggplant, herbs, flowers, and a few other veggies. Yes, yes, yes. Pooh Bear, let's talk because there is an upfront grant that pays for it. No, yes, let's talk. I'm telling you, I'm ready to move to Texas where I could get like, I'm not lying. I really want to just rent this house out and move somewhere where I could have more land. I do. I think we would have to wait till like, maybe November or something because I hear that around November it's going to be a buyer's market. So I've been talking to my husband about that. We got the passion fruit from seed. Oh, from Black's Tropical. I kind of remember hearing something about that. I got the Ghost Pepper Carolina Reapers. Ooh, and Scorpion. Ooh, what are the Scovilles on that? Oh my gosh. Like, mm-mm. I would not dare. Let me tell you, the only thing I would do with that is make pepper spray because I'd be too scared because what comes in goes out and nope. I can eat I can eat hot fries. I can um I can eat hot Cheetos. I can put hot sauce on my chicken and my greens. I can do that. I love Tabasco sauce. I love Tabasco sauce in my eggs. Like if I go to Denny's or somewhere and I get breakfast, I want Tabasco sauce on my eggs and I want pico de gallo. I'm weird like that. But just regular, mm-mm. Hey, Auntia, how are you? 1,000,000 Scovilles? The hottest. She said, this is the hottest. So, what are you planning on doing with that? Are you going to make some hot sauce out of that? Are you putting that around to protect your other plants from like the deer and the raccoons or something? So, like, if they bite it, they just burn their mouths, and then they won't come back. Like, can you eat that? Can you handle that? Because I would not even take a little tiny piece of that one chip. I felt that challenge. To me, failure. The only way to be failure is to try. I won't try. So I've already felt that that one chip challenge. Like no. Bye. I will be reaching out to you ASAP. I will never taste another ghost pepper. I realized it was fire, like hot fire. I was told you try what you grow. Oh yeah, no, mm-mm, no. I'm gonna try what I grow within reason because nope. Mm-mm. I'm just thinking of okay. I don't know if you guys are and precious if you're on here still. You know, oh, you're making no. Wait, you said no. I make hot. Okay, you make hot sauce. Okay. Ooh, is it- no, I don't. I don't eat it. But my husband and son do. Girl, them some strong men. I guess because I don't have such a great tolerance. I mean, I can eat some stuff. Like I said, I can eat like hot Cheetos, hot fries. Um, I can eat some stuff. I'm not big on Thai food because it's really hot and I feel it burning in my chest and stuff. It's like if you haven't drank soda for a year and then you go drink a Coca Cola or a Sprite or something, you get that burning on the inside. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I'm good. I am a bit of a wimp. Now I do enjoy semi hot. Like if I go to Del Taco or something, if I go to Del Taco or something, I can you say I'm growing some peppers for Charlie and Thumper. Oh yeah, see that's what I'm talking about. Put them in check. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Thumper. Mm-mm. We have Thumper and all his friends over here. Little wild rabbits. I told Stacy, you need to come out here, hands in the dirt for those of you who don't know, because they hunt. And I've never eaten rabbit or anything, but you know, they eat all of that. My southern brothers. So I'm like, you could have a whole lot of fun over here with me. We have a lot of them. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. Now they start bothering my stuff. We gonna have some problems. Yeah. Wait, who's that? Duval. Hey sis. Hey Miss Linda. Yes. I'm like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Now my son, he's trying to build up his tolerance of hot stuff right now. So he's been putting a lot of hot sauce on stuff. But y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm so excited. Okay, check this out. My son Jeremiah, you know the big one. Um, he's really starting to get into gardening now. I'm so excited. Like right now, he's into growing his own garlic and what is he growing? Garlic and onions. Because I've been teaching him for years to regrow green onions so that we don't have to go out and buy it. But he's like taking over one of my little raised beds and everything. So we're gonna go and buy some more. Well, we have more material. He can just take. We have some pallets. He can just take a pallet. I'm looking at like I went to Home Depot, and they give all that free stuff, all that free wood away. So now, while I'm still in the car rental and it's a SUV, I got that trunk space. So I've been like going up to Home Depot, getting that free wood, so we can do what we gonna do and save money, you know. But anyway, so he's like um, growing stuff, and we dropped a whole bunch of potatoes in the in two of our 4x20 raised beds back there, but we still have like probably 35 pounds of potatoes that need to go down. So probably Monday we're going to be dropping those because I want to this time I want to properly cut them and allow them to scab, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them in. So we're going to go buy new wood, and because I need about 8 more of the 4x20s so that I can have enough to grow everything that we're trying to grow. So when you think about it, right now I'm planting 1472 cell trays. So they're going to have to go somewhere. So we got a lot to do. And I'm here for it. I'm so excited because it's time. It's time. So let me see what y'all saying. Hey, Jesus Loves Homesteader. How are you? I am just talking to you guys to guarantee that I get stuff done. This is like my accountability moment. The wind is blowing the dirt in my face. Because the mountain is literally right there. The breeze is good, but it can slap you in your face too. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry up. Sometimes I feel like I wish I had like a tarp or something. Yes, if I'm on here talking to you guys, I'm getting my stuff done. So I'm looking at y'all kind of like my accountability partners. Yep. But that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Speaking of which, so one of the things that I'm doing on my channel right now is I'm trying to help us heal. And I went into a little bit of detail yesterday for Wonderful Wednesday because I want us to have, you know, I want us to look at our days differently. That's why I call like today is Terrific Thursday because I want us to have a terrific Thursday. On Wednesdays, I want us to have wonderful Wednesdays. On Mondays, I want us to have magnificent Mondays. Tuesdays, therapeutic Tuesdays. Why? Because I feel like when we start off on Monday, we're already just trying to, deal with the restart from, recuperating from the weekend, actually enjoying ourselves if we can. But on Tuesdays, we've kind of gotten back into the swing of things. And so I feel like that's a better time to deal with some of the issues. Now, every day we're going to be dealing with issues on my 1 minute inspirations because we have to really start. And when I say we, I don't necessarily mean you. I mean people who are struggling with things. We have to get out of the rut that we're in. And a lot of us don't even acknowledge that we're in a rut, right? So if you don't acknowledge that you're in a rut, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to get out of it because I believe you first have to acknowledge that there is a problem before you can start to get help with the problem. And then a lot of us, we identify that there's a problem, but we don't know how to recover from it. So, what I'm trying to do this week is just help us start to peel back some of the layers of what it is that is plaguing us. And I believe that all of us have some type of a trauma that has happened to us in our life, not necessarily childhood. I'm not going to say that because some people didn't have any problems in childhood, but maybe they had situations in their adult life or in their marriage, or, maybe they're suffering a trauma from a lost loved one or something. And you might not have anybody that you can talk to. You might not have anybody that wants to listen. You might not be able to afford to go see a therapist. Maybe your insurance doesn't cover it, whatever the case may be. This is a safe place. And I feel like one of the main reasons that it's safe is because it's anonymous. You don't tell me Jack because it's not my business. Whatever anybody has gone through, it's not my business. I just want to help everybody begin to recover. So on Tuesday, let me see. I'll just talk and not realize. Hey, Starduster 2. Hey, sis. So you left, Stacy. Did they end it yet? Am I buffering? What do you mean you're not buffering? Oh, that must have been the inside. Okay. So, DC. Hey, DC Girl Gardner. Hi, DC Girl Gardner. Like being married. Yeah, being married being married comes with its challenges. It absolutely does. And I mean, I've been married for a very long time. And I've shared with you guys, we've had highs, we've had lows. You know, we've gone through the fire. But by the grace of God, we're still here. A lot of people give up. But like I said earlier, the only way to beat failure is to try, but you also have to use wisdom and know when to get out if it's toxic too. Because I would never tell anybody to stay in a toxic relationship. Absolutely not. I say, run, Forrest, run. If it's toxic and it's it's not beneficial to your health or the other person's health, nope. I'll never tell you to stay. I say seek God, and I say run, Forrest, run. But I digress. On Tuesday, what I told everybody to do, and I'm doing this on my TikTok channel. I haven't switched it to my Facebook yet, but I'm going to next week. You guys are talking to each other. And it's on my, no, I didn't put it on my Instagram yet, but I will start next week. But what I told everybody to do was just take one or two things that has happened to you at any point in your life, or let's be real, let's take one or two things that you've done that has hurt somebody, whichever it was. You did something or somebody did something to you, whichever. But write it out, write out when it happened. And I said write out when it happened because that's important. It's important to know when something traumatic has happened to us because sometimes, I'm doing the rice first. Sometimes things can happen to us a long time ago, but we're still stuck in that place. I said I'm going to just start off with that much. I said to write out who did whatever this situation is because we need to identify who hurt us. I think that that's very important because there has to be a sense of accountability, even if you never speak to that person. But just being clear, I'm gonna put two in each cell just in case they don't germinate. Well, one doesn't germinate, the other one will. Um, so then I said to write out how it made you feel when it happened. And the reason that I said to write out how it made you feel when it happened was because I want us all to look at, for example, if something happened to you back in 82 and it's still bothering you right now, that's been a very long time. And I would never tell somebody that you got to get over something because that's not my place. But what I do want to say is I want us to look at how long we've been a slave to this person because this person has power and dominion over us. If whenever we think about the situation or we see that person, we cringe, we get angry, we get hurt, we get defensive, we get scared, whatever it is, we relive that situation all over again. That was a big one for me. I can remember I was talking to one of my mentors and I was telling her about a situation that had happened to me. And she said, how long ago did that happen? And I was like, 7 years ago. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. Let go and let go. That's right. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I can't tell that that happened 7 years ago. And I said, why not? She said, because as you sit here and tell me what happened, I hate when they put rocks in. She said, your face has clenched up. She said, do you realize that your fists are balled right now? And I was like, no. She was like, hi, honey.
I have a question.
Yes,
Do
baby.
you have butter?
We do have butter. Go look in the freezer.
What freezer?
I, I'm still on live. Go look in the back patio freezer, the big one. We can go to Walmart.
Can I have $5?
You can have $5. But you're asking for money, but I'm out here doing everything by myself.
I'm in pain and I was asleep. And I'm very hungry right now.
You're very hungry. Go
That's
fix
why
yourself something to eat.
that's why I asked for the butter.
Okay, yeah, go check in the freezer. Sorry about that. But act like food wasn't cooked. But that she doesn't like to always eat what I cook, and because I have pescatarians and everything in the house, I'm not even gonna give it mine. Where did I put the rice? Yo, like for real. Where did I put the rice? Oh, I was about to say the rice has flown away. But anyway, she helped me to see I was breathing hard. My face was like, you know, and she's like, um, hey, Growing with Jay, I have not seen you in ever. How are you? And so she's like, if this happened like 7 years ago and it's affecting you like this right now, you're not over it. And I was like, no, I am over it. She was like, there's no way you're over it and you're so angry, upset, and hostile right now. How can you be over it if you're so full of rage? And I said, I didn't realize I was full of rage. And she was like, the way you're acting, I would think that this just happened like yesterday. And I was like, no, 7 years ago. So she began to help me identify how I felt about stuff. Yes.
You don't have no butter.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to control your neck and I'm gonna need you to move stuff around because I don't want to stop my live to go in there and try to find you some butter. Go call TT and tell her I'm on my live right now.
Dang. So mean.
I'm not mean. I'm everything but mean. Okay, I did 3 rows of rice. So what she taught me was if I truly wanted to be free with whatever traumas were plaguing me in my life, I had to deal with it. Me and my personal, I call it my sinful nature. And my sinful nature, and I say sinful nature because God wants us to deal with things, and I'm the ostrich hiding my head in the sand. I don't like conflict. I'm a big conflict avoider, but you have to have conflict to get resolved. And I struggle with that. Just ask my husband. And for that matter, just ask my kids. But I'm growing. And so what she challenged me to do was to write a letter to the person that had harmed me. And then she told me to write how it made me feel back then. And then she told me to look at, no, she told me to write out how I felt right now, how I felt back then and how I felt right now, so that I could compare and contrast. And what I saw was that I hadn't gotten over it. Oh, you go, Jesus Loves Homesteader. You drop by everybody's neighborhood. That's right. Um, I had to see that I stuffed my emotions. I was hurt. I had not acknowledged it. I just act like it didn't happen and moved on. And I put on the facade that I was okay. But in true retrospect, I wasn't. So, what I had to do, I'm about to drop some, wait, before I say that. Yep, I'm about to drop some Bloomdale long standing spinach. So I did 3 rows of rice, and now I'm gonna do some spinach. And I did some spinach last or Monday, but it wasn't this type. It wasn't this variety. So once I realized that being a conflict avoider wasn't getting me anywhere, I started learning my voice, which was very difficult because then I had to tastefully learn how to express what I was feeling because once I was like, oh, I'm not about to let nobody, da 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 da, then I got the prideful attitude. I'm gonna tell everybody how I feel and da 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 da. And so, yeah, and that wasn't right. So, with writing a letter to the person that harmed me, helped me. I did not give it to that person because it wasn't about them. And that's what I had to learn. The freedom from this situation that I had to give wasn't for them to be out of my purgatory. It was for me to be out of my own purgatory. One thing that life has taught me is that people will do whatever they want to do to you and then go on about their business as though nothing has happened. And then you are the one who's all pissed off. You can't sleep at night every time you see them. You want to give them a piece of your mind. And see, me, although I'm a conflict avoider, I'm a grudge holder in my sinful nature. So when I was younger, I was, I'm going to tell y'all something. And y'all know this. Y'all who've been, rocking with me for a minute, y'all know I'm from Compton. When I didn't live in Compton, I lived in Watts. When I didn't live in Watts, I lived in Detroit. And I was the only child. So I had to be extremely thick skinned because I didn't have backup. I didn't have no brothers and sisters to help me. I had to help myself. So I was very thick skinned. So I wasn't the person that started it, but I was definitely the one that finished it. And in my sinful nature, every time I saw you, it was on sight. Who you with? Yeah, it was always on sight. It wasn't we fought today. You know how they say be like a child because they'll be fighting today and then playing tomorrow? That was not me because I was a grudge holder. So every time I saw you, I wanted to fight all over again. Every time I saw you, I was going to get pissed off all over again. I was going to think about what you did to me and I was going to make you pay. And the reason that I was like that is because I didn't bother anybody. So if you got a butt whooping from me, it was because you deserved it because you bothered me. That's what my mind told me. And maybe so the first time. But every time I saw you, I didn't need to have to fight you again. But see, I've grown a lot, y'all. I've grown a whole heaping lot. Because I'm not even like that anymore. I'm so the conflict avoider. I try to bring peace and blessings to the situations because I feel like fighting, especially now I'm 46 years old. I wish I would. Do you know what it would take for me to fight somebody right now? I ain't got time for that. I'm too busy trying to grow my family. Um, not not like that. I ain't trying. Well, I wouldn't mind another kid. Let me not lie. But that's not what I meant. I'm talking about grow them into the beautiful human beings that they are and who they are going to become. That's what I meant. Oh, I love you, G Mama. Something is biting me or sticking me. Gnats. But I had to come to some type of a resolution with myself because y'all know I have arthritis. Right, that's what I'm doing. Today is 3/17, 22. Okay, so um put that on top. And then I just did spinach. Yes, okay. Okay. One bed down. So I my mentor helped me to understand that when somebody does something to me and I want to look at them like, because you know what you did to me, so you deserve for me to mean mug you. You know, all of that, that wasn't hurting them, that was hurting me because I was living in the past. Because they're gone on with their lives. I don't mean nothing to them. They could care two flying flips about what they did to me. Real talk. They're over it. It's over. And I've already beat them up. So why am I living in this? And even the people that have done stuff to you that you can't do nothing to, um, dealing with people that have physically touched you in ways that they should not. Because my daughter told me to watch my words. Because certain words that like start with the M or R, I guess I should not say because I could get in trouble for it. So I will say people that have touched you in ways that they should not. Yeah, all my life I had to fight. You don't understand. Let me break it down to you. I mean, and we all have our situations, right? But I was fat, short, not light skin, not dark skin. So I didn't have a good fit in. So I hung with Mexicans, which then made the black kids upset that I was hanging with the Mexicans and not hanging with the black people who didn't want to hang out with me. Okay. So then I worked constantly. I started working in a salon. Well, first I worked in a yogurt shop and I ran the yoga shop. I was 13 years old. And then I left the yoga shop and I went to the salon, which was behind the yoga shop, and I became the shampoo girl. So I went to school, ninth grade, high school, and then after school was over, I went to work Tuesday through Saturday. And so I was still on the basketball team. I was on the volleyball team. I was a cheerleader. I was a drum. I was in drill team. I was on the powder puff team, which was the girls' football team, and I was in the debate team. I was in choir and ensemble. I was very active at school. I did everything I could because I did not want to be at home. So I worked, I went to school, I stayed in all the extracurricular activities, I did everything. I did not have time to bother people. So when they did, it was on. But understanding that people don't care that they hurt you 9 times out of 10, unless they have a come to Jesus moment. And then they have to look back at their lives and see all the people that they hurt. Then they may want to come and apologize for what they've done, whatever scars they've given you. Being fat in the 90s was not popular. A lot of guys after high school, when we got grown, and I was already married because I got married at 19. So, you know, I'm in college, and people that I grew up with that were my friends, you know, because I did have a group of blacks that I hung out with, but it wasn't deep. It was kind of surface, like, we hang out at school, but that's about it. Um, I started getting people hitting me up on MySpace. Pooh Bear, what you doing? How you doing? Trying to mac to me. I'm like, what? Yeah, I always thought that you were real pretty. I just one guy told me, he was like, I just didn't want to get clowns for liking a big girl. You was always the homie. You were mad fly. You had such a beautiful face, and you were always so athletic, even though you were big. Like, I just, man, and you could do the splits and da 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 da. I was like, wait, are you going down that? Because I could do, boy, block. I don't care if I did know you since we were in seventh grade, block. Because if you really liked me, th- but you were a punk and was so worried about your rep or what people would say that you didn't want to step to the thick girl, don't step to her now, boo. Whatever. I'm married anyway. How you doing? I ain't got time for that crap. So I had to get over a lot of hurt. I had a lot of letters to write to people. I had to write to the person that did inappropriately harm me, harm me, not just touch me, harm me, mess up my insides, harm me, made it difficult for me to have kids, harm me. Um, because they don't care about what they did to me. I am a non factor in their life. So why am I going to allow the trauma that happened to me when I was 12 and 13, 12 through 14 to dictate who I am now? I allowed that trauma to come into my marriage. And although my husband had never hurt me, I had all these walls up. And that's why I was talking yesterday about my father and how my father had abandoned me, how he never wanted me. He never wanted to have anything to do with me. So when you are a young girl, and again, this could be for anybody, but I'm just speaking for the girls right now because I know guys go through the same stuff. We all have, our same traumas. But when you are a young girl that has a father look you in your face, tell you I don't have nothing to do with you. You're not my kid. Don't talk to my nieces and nephews that you go to school with. Stay away from my sister who lives 2 blocks away from you. Have nothing to do with my family. But then want to come into your life to look good at the family reunion, and you're sitting over there with your auntie, and he's like, I want you to come sit with me and my family. Why? For it to look good? Like all these things psychologically had screwed me up. So when my father has already screwed me up, then I am in school, and then people who look like me dog me. Now I'm having these issues, right? Then my mom's strung out on drugs, all kinds of stuff is happening. Then I'm violated not once, but twice by 2 different men, 8 years old, and then 12 to 14. I'm a mess, but I know how to make it look good. So by 11th grade, I was business suits. I was briefcase. I was heels. I went to school. I went to high school from 8th grade. I mean, from 8:30 in the morning, 8:25 in the morning to 12:30. Then I went to cosmetology school from 1 to 5. Then I went to work at the salon because I was working on getting me together. But I wasn't dealing with the things that had hurt me. I just put my wall up. Brick here, brick there, brick there, brick there. Everybody's hurting me. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to address it. I just put a brick up. So it was all these different names with everybody's bricks. And then I just act like you don't exist and I just go on about my business. So I was the queen of, I could look at you and look right through you and you wouldn't be like, I know you see me and I'll be like, oh, hey girl, what's up? Da, 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 da. You don't exist to me because that's where I'm at. So, hey, who was that? Okay. Hey, Audrey. Hi. So it was like, just, you could be completely invisible to me. And I knew that it would get completely under your skin, but it was your fault because you hurt me. I can remember just so many different situations that I had. The I used to call black girls uh, mind readers because they were good for you. Think you cute, you think you this, you think you better than us, all of that. Like, because I'm career focused. I was a pre-med, pre-psychology major in college. And when I was in high school, I had, let me put this right, I had gotten, my scholarship was for pre-med, for psychology. And I caught so much flack for that because I had actually pushed myself beyond measures, been extremely active in school. All along, I was 250 plus. I was never small. I was 255 or 250 plus pounds, being a cheerleader, on the basketball team, volleyball team. I even did shot put for a little bit. I did it all as a big girl that was not dark enough but not light enough to fit in with the cliques. I was even a part of the Luraza Unida Club, which was the Hispanic club on campus, because the black kids had a problem with me, and I, I never, I didn't get it. I still to this day don't get it, but I don't care. I made my own universe with my own family and my own friends that love me, and that's where I'm at. But I took a lot of my, I'm doing the what are you, the rocket salad. I'm doing a little bit of this, the Italian choice. So I'm gonna do that much, not a lot. Um, I took a lot of that into my adulthood, did not address it. So with my mentor having me write these letters out, I had so many letters, and she had me do different things. Some letters she had me burn. She had me burn some. Some I threw into the trash. But then some I went to the beach and I put them in the ocean. I put the letters in the ocean. But before I was able to release it, I was working on myself. Why did I allow this to hurt me? Why did I allow myself to be a prisoner to whatever had happened to me? How was I going to go on in my life and continue without allowing these things to define me? Because at this point, I'm I'm already married. I'm 19, 20, and I have a sense of abandonment because I have been abandoned by all of the men in my life. Every time my mom got a boyfriend, he was my daddy. Then they break up. Then I didn't have a daddy anymore. I had my uncles, they were always there. But, and then my stepfather had been in my life my whole life, but they weren't together. He was just like, big homie. Because, my mom, she was a gangbanger and he was a big homie. I ain't gonna get that no life. But I had to come to a conclusion. And the conclusion was, did I want this to continue to haunt me, or was I going to free myself? I'm trying to write the date. 1722. Okay, I got some salad in. Yay! 2 rows of salad. The Italian salad. I'm curious. So what I had to do was say that I deserved to be free from the pain and the misery. So as I wrote out those letters, not the letters of what they did to me, that was the first letter, identifying what had happened. But then I had to write another letter to that person. And that letter, what they did to me was the letters that I burned. What me releasing myself from it was the letter that I put into the ocean. So as I wrote those letters out, I had to explain to them that yes, you've hurt me when you did da 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 da. Please forgive me for not forgiving you a long time ago. Because how can I ask God to forgive me for having hard hearts, cussing people out, beating up people, doing all of these things that I've done, if I can't forgive this person that's done something to me? Because and if you don't believe in Jesus or whatever, this is not for you. This portion you might want to fast forward to if you're watching the video. If you are watching this live, you might want to close your ears, because I am about to talk about my belief right now. And my belief is, God said, how can you expect me to forgive you if you cannot forgive others? And I struggled with that because I did not want that to be the thing that separated me from my God. So I had to get gut level honest with, am I able to forgive? And if not, why not? And if so, great. And so some people I just didn't want to forgive. No, he did that to me. He took this from me. He took my virginity. He hurt me. I couldn't, at the time I didn't believe I could have kids. I'm not gonna be able to have babies because of him. Da 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 da. But at the end of the day, I could continue to hold on to this anger. I used my anger as a safety blanket. I walked around looking mean, so people wouldn't even want to approach me because I look mean. Like they don't want to say, can I get your number? I was a mess. I was a mess. But once I made the decision that I was going to put me first and I was going to put God first. See, putting me first meant that I deserved to be at peace. So if I'm at peace, then that means that I am free of all the rigmarole. I was not going to allow that to continue to define me. I wasn't going to let that be my legacy, that if I did have kids, I passed on to them. Because I believe that we are mirrors of our families. If you are raised in an environment, you pick up those good traits and the bad ones. And I have a lot of both from my family. And I did not want to give that to my kids, my future children. So it wasn't an overnight thing. To be truthful, it took some years because I wrestled with it. And it's funny because every time I thought that I was truly delivered from it, I would get put in a situation to where my theory was being challenged. You think that you're really over it? Okay, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Then all of a sudden, a person that had done something to me years ago, I'd be at the store and there they go. Or, driving down the street, beep, beep, hey, poop. Hey, how you doing? And I can remember like one of the last people that I did I had, I'm over it, but this person had hurt me so bad back in the day. She was definitely one of my own fights. Every time I see you, we gonna fight. She was definitely one of them. And I started selling life insurance. And I was on one team and she walked into the building at a meeting, and I heard them announce her name. And I was like, okay, she's here. Good for her. And I said, whoa, I don't want to fight her. I said, God is good. I don't want to fight her. I'm actually happy for her. And I walked up to her. Now, I had wrote her a letter years prior. I walked up to her and I said, hey, so and so. I said, I see you're selling life insurance. I said, I pray that you are very successful and I pray that you help a lot of families. And I said, so I don't believe in luck, but God bless you. I didn't have to bring up, I forgive you for what you did to me. None of that. I pray that you are successful. That was it. And I meant it. I didn't just say it, I meant it. I actually wanted to see her win. I knew that I was delivered. I knew that I was delivered. And that blessed my soul. Because I now understood that it wasn't just on deaf ears. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm doing parsley. So now my thing is, God has really helped me. And I'm not trying to act like I'm completely like kumbaya. I don't get attitudes. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I still struggle. I still struggle. So for me, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Everybody has something, right? So some people, they did drugs, they gang banged, they were promiscuous, they did all of these things. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to get off in a minute. Um, my phone is about to die. I never did any of those things. I wasn't promiscuous. I didn't do drugs, never smoked a cigarette, never did weed, wasn't out there getting drunk. I never did any of those things. My things, my things were of the heart, the inward, the harder stuff to fix. I feel like when you are a person like me, it's not the easiest thing because this situations of the heart. You could easily, go get help for, drugs or alcohol or, a gambler's anonymous, all of those things. But when you have things on the heart, it's a little different because you like really, really, really got to deal with. I mean, they all coincide together, but for me, those are my things, my heart and forgiveness. And so this is all why I'm doing the little series that I'm doing right now with identifying what has happened to you, who has done it, when it happened. And that was the thing that she had me look at. When this happened to me when I was 12 years old and that life altering situation happened to me, how I felt then and how I felt at the time that she and I discussed this, and I was writing it down. And the main reason was to see how long I have been holding on to my anger, my rage, my anxiety, and my fear of not being able to have kids, my fear of if he came across me, if I came into his presence, I would just clam up, because he didn't go to jail. So it was just like, you know, um, but to be released from that. Because she wanted me to see, look at how long you've been holding on to this. Do you want to continue to hold on to that? Do you want to get the ulcers? Do you want to get the anxiety? Do you want to get the stress? Do you want to have all these different things? You want to have an aneurysm? So she began to teach me how to breathe and breathe my way through these challenging situations. And that's what I'm trying to lead up to. Breathing's going to come probably next week. But right now, it's all about what happened, who did it, how you felt then, how you feel now. Now it's all about beginning to write the letters of forgiveness. And nobody has to ever give that letter to that person. It's all about writing the letter for you, because a lot of us, we walk around like we're not slaves anymore, although we all know we still are systematically slaves in some situations. But the worst slave you can be is a mental slave. When our people got out of slavery, a lot of them did not leave the plantation because they did not understand what life would be like without the structure that they knew. Is a saying, the crazy I know is different from the crazy I don't know. So I get we're free, but if I go out there, I don't know what that's going to look like. Now I'm going to be responsible for providing for myself, for providing for my family. I don't know where to live. I don't know, and we can go through all of these things that will allow us to stay right here. And we don't get any growth. There's no change but the date. So it took a lot for our people to say, I want to take that chance and go out and try for a better life. And once we did that, a lot of people went out and they had some triumphs, they had some failures, but they tried. We right now have the same opportunity mentally to look at the things that have plagued us, that have held us down, that have stopped us from being our best. The fear of change, the fear of success. If I forgive this person, do I have to allow them back into my life? Not necessarily. You don't have to be around toxic people, but you do have to forgive them for you so that you can move on with your life. Identify that they're toxic. I love you from a distance, boo. Don't wish no harm on you. I want you to rock out and whatever, but I'm going to keep me and mine over here. That's fine. But they don't have the control over you so that you are free. That is a hard thing to do, but it's so divine. It's like Mary Mary sings the song, Take the Shackles Off My Feet So I Can Dance. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the original Statue of Liberty. I challenge you to look her up. She's darker than me. She's standing with her hip like that. She's holding a light. Ugh. And she's bad. And at the bottom of her feet are shackles that are broken, chains that are broken. I want to be like her. She's really free. Now, I don't want to get into why the Statue of Liberty that's in New York is who we see. Just do the research and you'll see what the real Statue of Liberty really looked like. She's bad. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh, her skin is so chocolate and beautiful. She's gorgeous. But for us to get freedom, we have to do the work. Now, some people will be like, I'm good. I already forgave. Okay, good. Amen. But for me, I know that it took me a very long time. And I still, even now, sometimes struggle with grudge holding. When you are an imperfect person around other imperfect people, imperfections come about. And you have to, I said I did parsley and didn't write it down. You have to acknowledge that sometimes people hurt you, but you also have to acknowledge that sometimes you hurt people. Now, one of the other things that I'm going to be helping people work on after we get through our trauma is we've caused trauma to people. We've done some gut, dirty dog, disgusting things to people. And we've not apologized. We've just moved on about our business. Now, we may not be able to go out and really reach them to apologize, but we can acknowledge what we did and we can write letters and throw them away if we need to, just so that we can be free from that. Because going back to the mental prison, sometimes we have done things to people that have been so jacked up that we are struggling to forgive ourselves. They may have actually already forgiven us, but we haven't forgiven ourselves. And so we're in another type of mental slavery, mental prison. Good night, sis. Good night. He said, good night, sis. Do whatever you need to do to keep moving forward the best way for you. Amen. Thank you, Jay. What's that, parsley? I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. I was about to say 7. We are not in July. I'm trying to keep July away from me as long as I can because that's when Jeremiah turns 18. And he's not my baby. He's gonna always be my baby, but because he's telling me now I'm not a baby. But all right, listen, you're my baby. I don't care if you are the little wannabe Incredible Hulk running around here. You always gonna be my baby. But you guys, I don't know if that really made sense, but that's how I've gotten free from the enslavement of my mind, the enslavement of my past. Hey, they call me Sunshine. How are you? Yes. Let me go back and see. Hi, Jeanette. You are virtuous. Wait, oh, what did it say? Go back. No, don't remove it. What did it say? You are you are victorious. God has you. Says thank you. Yes. All things through Him that strengthens me. That's what I believe. Okay, I'm gonna do this much of the mammoth deal. So I think that'll be like a whole roll of the mammoth deal. I've never, okay, there we go. I've never planted dill before, so this is gonna be my first time, but I'm telling y'all, when I say I'm trying to get everything done, I'm trying to get it all in. So I guess it's gonna be two rows of dill. We'll see. I don't anticipate everything coming up, but if it does, great. Uh-oh, I see I have somebody said something. They call me Sunshine, you're getting seeds dropped. I just wanted to slide through and say hello. Hey, they call me Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. Hey. Yes, I'm putting this deal back. I did too. That's a lot of deal. It's a lot of deal. This is 1.8 grams of deal. It's a lot. Yikes. This will last me for years to come. And then especially if I start getting the seeds, harvesting the seeds, I may never have to buy dill again. Okay, now, because right now I'm working on herbs. So this is going to be the cumin. Hey, Sifting Soil 55. Sifting in his soil. Of course I got it. My phone is at, okay, it's at 10%. When it gets to 5%, I'm gonna let y'all go because it's gonna die quick. So, did what I say make sense to anybody? Hi, Tammy. I didn't even see you in here. Hey, girl. What's up, sis? Tasha, oh, she grows. That's my soil sister. Yes. Tasha, you be killing me. What video was that you had me dying? I can't even think of it right now, but you had me like, I was dying. They were like, what are you laughing? I said, I'm laughing at my soil sister. Okay, I'm doing the cumin now. I'm gonna do that much. Not a lot. Because I don't use that much. I think one thing of cumin lasts me a whole year. So, and when I get a lot of these herbs after I grow them, all I'm gonna do is dehydrate them and grind a lot of them up, and go on like that. So that's 2 trays done. Oh wait, I didn't write. Okay, let me do this first. Let me drop the cumin. Then I have to go back and do the did the parsley. Oh, the deal. Yeah. So, Tasha, are you planting anything for March? Have you planted? I haven't been keeping up with everybody. I've been so busy. And then for the past few days, when I'm driving, normally that's when I'm watching everybody's videos, but I have been either in lives or dealing with cranky people that are like, can we listen to music now? Because you're always watching your people. But can we listen to music now? So, I gotta be fair. Because normally I'm like, the driver has to be happy. I speak of some spade seeds the other day. And yesterday I transplanted, you transplanted what? So, okay, all right. Now I'm doing chamomile. Yeah. Are there seeds in here? Okay, yeah, here's some. So for those of you who do not know who were not here earlier, I just planted 3 rows of long grain rice that Precious Soul Cal Gardner got me from MIG Gardner. And this rice is container ready. Or container. Okay, I see it messed up. Am I buffering, y'all? I am trying to get all this done because normally I try to do stuff. Well, I get it in when I can, but this weekend we're going to be celebrating my daughter Mecca's birthday because she turned 20 Monday on the 14th. So we're going to be celebrating her birthday. So I have to have all of my stuff put up out the way. So I'm like, I got to get these seeds dropped so I can have them put up tomorrow. Although we're, going to be preparing for the party, spray this whole front down. They got to cut the grass tomorrow and everything. And then start putting the tables and the chairs out and all that good stuff. And we're going to be cooking everything. The theme is sunflowers. So we have a lot of stuff that we're going to be decorating and everything. So I'm like, I got to get this stuff done now because this weekend I won't have time to do it. Because Sunday, my family that's coming down, they're spending the night. Saturday, they're coming down Saturday. So Sunday, we're all going to go to church. And then after church, we're going to Cracker Barrel. Y'all know I love Crackle Barrel. So I had to get it done now because it won't be done till, I won't have another day till Monday. And, I got to work. And then by the time I get back from LA, no time like the present. Chamomile. Three, 17, 22. And then I did spinach. No, that's not the spinach seeds. Y'all, I done lost. Oh, deal. Found it. Okay. Deal. Okay. Somebody's fireplace is smelling so good right now. Deal goes here. I'm about to have my husband put some fire in ours because I still got more stuff today. Right now, when I go in the house, I gotta start braiding my daughter's hair. Gotta give her individuals, otherwise known as box braids. I'm about to hook. I gotta do her, then turn around and do my baby. Now I got that lemon balm. I'm about to drop a roll of lemon balm. Then the next tray is going to be completely tomatoes. Now I did do a tray that was half tomato, half spinach. This tray is going to be just different types of tomatoes. So let me hurry up so I can show y'all. Ooh. And I have a lemon balm plant already for my teas. I have some chamomile, some lemon balm, and I gotta go look. But y'all, I feel like no matter what we're going through, we're gonna be all right. We just gotta make our mind up to be all right. We all have to be there for each other. That's why I love this community. I love y'all. Y'all are awesome in your own ways, in your own right. Okay, 2 rolls of lemon balm and that wasn't even all of it. I like to roll them up and then I fold the top up just to try to prevent them from, look, I'm rolling something else up, huh? Lord. I have never, ever, ever in my life, never, ever, ever have I ever. Y'all, how about that? Purple dark opal. Would you say? You grow, you grow, girl. Yes. Duval, what'd you say? I tried rice, didn't germinate. I might try it again. Now, the MIG is for containers, and it said to keep it moist until the first 4 leaves, and then you gotta keep it. I don't know if it's wet or what, but I'm thankful to God that when that time comes, it will be in its own container because I did put some other stuff with it. I can't remember what it was, but that's why I didn't do all of them. The package said that it was 250 seeds of long grain rice. So I think I did probably about maybe 75 seeds. So if it doesn't work, I still have more seeds to try again. And then if it does work, then guess what I'll do? Plant some more for succession planting. Either way it goes, I'm going to give it another whirl. You know. But, Yeah, I guess that's what's going on with me. I have been trying to get it together. Oh, Duval, Miss Linda's talking to you, Tasha. She said, hello. Why am I having such a hard time opening this thing? Like, open already. But you guys, I've been working on my YouTube channel. I mean, not my YouTube channel, y'all know that. My Facebook channel and my Instagram channel. And now I have a TikTok. It's crazy because I never thought, good plan, I hope works out. I want to. Ah, ah. Yeah, good plan. I hope it works out. I want to do rice, but I'm planning on, okay. Just do a little. Y'all gotta remember, I got like family. You know, God blessed me with 6 kids. I spent the whole day in the seed transplanting and planting new seeds. What all did you plant, Linda? I want to know what you planted. Ooh, I'm doing the purple. Ooh, it's gonna smell so good. The purple basil is like, first of all, purple is my second favorite color because my first color is orange. Purple is my second favorite color. So just seeing it in my garden. Hi, Farmer Q. What's up? What's up, bro? So, I had to come for your team. I love you though, but I had to come for your team. But it's nothing but love. I love you. Where's Omega Love? Healthy G Ma. Okay. I know I have some. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the chives, but I know I have some more herbs. And one thing that y'all have never really, I got cilantro. One thing you guys have never really seen me do is flowers. Because where I lived at before, I was so stuck with that little bit of space that was not really a little bit of space, but it was little to me, that I was like, I'm not about to use my space for flowers, but flowers bring pollinators. So I now have a lot of flowers. Oh, there goes my sage. This is the broadleaf sage. Slage. Wow. Cilantro and the chives. I think that's about all I have space for in this container. So I'm gonna just do a little bit. Farmer Q. Oh, where is it? Let me show you what Precious SoCal Gardener got me. Rice from MIG Gardener. It's container rice. I'm so here for it. Y'all, give me 1 second. Let me turn the lights on. Okay, that's better. Is it better for y'all? Did it change much for y'all? Because it feels like it's brighter now. No, neither. I'm not on that. Oh, I'm at 5%. No, I'm in San Bernardino County. I'm by Apple Valley. So I'm doing all of the chives. That only took like I think it's gonna take like 6 sales to do. They didn't give me a lot of ties. I guess because they grow so big, so much of a bunch. Okay, cilantro. Y'all, my phone is gonna die in a hot second, so I'm gonna just go ahead and end this and then get myself focused and get this quickly done because I still have a lot. I've only done three trays and I have 5 more to go. Broccoli, you did. Oh, that's what you did. Heavy hitters: broccoli, okra, Romanesco. I want some of those seeds. Purple cauliflower. Oh gosh, you got purple cauliflower. Cabbage, fennel, bitter melon. Oh, I gotta go get my bitter melon seeds. I got those. Tomatoes. Lee chai pumpkin. Oh, what is that? Passion fruit. Borage, fennel, chocolate, peppers. What did you say? Oh, what did you say? Healthy G Mom. Rialto Ranch. Rancho Cucamonga. No, further. I'm between. I'm gonna tell you. I'm a Gmail you and or Yahoo you, whichever you have, and I'm gonna tell you. Between Apple Valley and Big Bear. Yeah. Yeah. By Barstow. Kind of sort of by Barstow, but not as far as Barstow. Um, huh, okay. 3 trays down, 4 to go. After I'm done, I'm gonna make a video and show you guys what I got. So I'm gonna let y'all go, let y'all have your day, your evening, get some sleep. I'm gonna go in there and get me some hot tea. So I'm gonna say thanks for tuning in to Cali's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm your girl Pooh Bear. It's been my pleasure to sit here and talk to you guys. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, off the 5. I mean, off the 15. If you watch my videos, I'm always on the 15 when I'm driving. Always on the 15, either 15 to 10, 57, 210, sometimes the 5 when I'm down there. But yeah. But thanks for tuning in. Oh, okay. Yeah, watch the replay. I'm not okay, so I don't endorse myself like that, but this is what I will say. For this specific video and yesterday's video when I was driving, those are some therapeutic videos. The one that we're doing right now that we're about to end, for me, helps me out a lot with loving myself, forgiving those that have hurt me, and understanding that I'm worthy to be loved and not looking for love in all the wrong places. Sometimes the people that are in your life are not going to treat you the way that you need to be treated, and that's okay. You just let them go so that God can give you who He wants to bless you. It doesn't always look like you think it is. I always thought my father was supposed to love me, but my love didn't come from my biological father. It came from my stepfather and my uncles. And that's okay. So I could sit there and feel sorry for myself. Why did my daddy love me? Oh, I had daddies that loved me. It's all in how I had to allow myself to look at it. So go on and watch it. If you guys think that this was valuable, please share it. The goal is to get as much information and opportunities and tools out there to help as many people, because we got people that have been hurt from 2 years old that's in their 60s still trapped in that space, and I would love to try to encourage and help somebody begin to heal. So click like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share. Okay, and check me out on I feel like
commercial. Help check me out on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my IG. Oh, I said my IG and my TikTok. And my TikTok. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you soon.